So here my plan was the classic turn the lights off, vent down to O2, but then I saw red right here, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to kill them and then vent back into lab and go into specimen. Who knows, maybe I can get cleared from this if they saw the decon doors going. Unfortunately, it was my teammate that walked in with me, but so I don't have a vouch from a crewmate for being in specimen, but not the worst thing ever. Not entirely sure why Mailbox was basically clearing me for a kill right under lab, right next to the vent, but I guess they saw me go into spec and there aren't vents in specimen. In hindsight, I probably should have said white was clear here, and I probably would have gotten away with that. I don't think we would have been paired, but at the time I didn't want to, so I just said he came into decon behind me. I believe that was White who called reactor that early. Not entirely sure what the play was there, but I guess it works. I do that sometimes to make it look like inexperienced imposters, but I'm not sure if that's what he was going for. So here I get seen checking on the left reactor, so I decided to go for a kill right side, and I actually ended up getting what turned out later to be a really good kill in the bathroom vent. You can see at the edge of the screen, you can see green. That was Chomp running through, who almost got perfectly framed for this. So Chomp is being sussed here, but just in case they start to suss a vent kill, because it is right on the vent, I decide to give my location here in O2 since I had the perfect opportunity for a vouch. Tan even cleared me. And I decided to extend the clear to banana as well because I saw them in the O2 area as well. Chomp almost got voted, but stayed alive, which is probably good for us because it means he'll be useful as a scapegoat later. Assuming White doesn't kill him, of course. After everyone hopefully saw that the cameras were on, I decided to go for a kill right side. Unfortunately, I had to wait for Tan to come back out of decon, presumably after doing wires. But not the worst kill ever. Here I hop on cams again, hoping for an alibi. I pull up cams and I see Chomp is dead. Great. Here I use my positioning on cams to give White, my teammate, a half vouch, now that we don't have an easy person to blame. But I didn't want to pair with them too much, so I specifically said I don't know timing. By the end of the meeting, the votes were tied and 2 imposters remain. How could we possibly mess this one up? Yeah, that reactor call was way too early. But white wasn't the only one who made a mistake here. Yeah, so what I probably should have done here is killed Dippic, but at the time I was dead set on trying to chase down Mailbox before he buttoned. And if I just hung back at Reactor, I could have double kills with White before he got the button off, but at the time I thought, no, I need to go to the button and kill whoever tries to button. And to top it all off, I then get sussed out as the partner for some reason. So Chipman was ejected, and I can't remember if he immediately called lights or if I did. I think he did, I'm pretty sure. And here's where at this point, I think I was already on my way out, because Mailbox was sussing me for some reason. So at this point, I've decided, right, I'm just going to kill Mailbox. What the heck, why not? So I fix lights so that people don't come over here, and then I kill, completely forgetting that Dippic saw me go up here. I sit on cams for a bit, hoping if they see the cam lights on, they won't think to check in electrical. But then I leave and go to O2, and a couple seconds later the body is reported. Fun fact, I actually did try to fix the lights, so it was a bit annoying that I got sussed for taking a long time on that. Here I made up the excuse that Maroon was flicking the switches because I thought that would be more believable than I messed it up. So here my argument was going to be that that was a failed double kill, like White and one of the two who quote-unquote caught him, and it was a failed like double kill, and my excuse for not being the killer was being I wasn't there. But I ran out of time to really say it, so yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have said there, to be honest, that would have made me win that. Like, after that fact, like, we've messed up the double kill on 6, it was kind of just doomed.